Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I achieved a really glowy, dewy summer skin that will last you all day long without having to retouch. How perfect is that? I have been loving all the cream products, all the glowy stuff. I actually just picked up some new stuff from Sephora that I'm trying out in today's video, but this face routine has never done me dirty. It has worked out for the past couple of weeks now here. There's nothing worse than doing your makeup and spending so much time on it and then it doesn't really last you all day. So I made sure I perfected this foundation routine for you guys before showing it to you, and I hope that you guys love it. Without further ado, if you guys want to see this tutorial on how to achieve glowy skin for summer and that is long lasting, then please keep on watching. So I went ahead and already did my eyes. A very nice little shimmery bronze situation. We're gonna get this face right, sister. First things first, I have a little bit of like pelito. Gonna take care of that real quick. I always clean it with a makeup wipe before I use it, just in case. First, I'm gonna go with this product that I have been loving. It's nothing new. It's a Tatcha Silk Canvas, and I never really got the hype about it until I started using it. So I'm gonna put it on one side of my face. How you guys can see how it just like covers like everything up, like makes it really nice and smooth. It's like a nice like lotion-y like primer, and it really does like smooth out the face so nicely. I also like to just press that with my finger, and then I'll take a little bit here on the forehead area, and it kind of took that shine away so you guys can see, but I like pressing it. Okay, now that we're done with the silk primer, that's going to ensure that we have a nice application within the skin. We can also go now with like a filter primer. So now we're gonna add some moisture and like glow and also tackiness to the skin. 4 products for this. This is not necessarily, just like what works for me with my dry skin and how my makeup's able to stay on all day using mainly cream products and glowy products. So first we want to hydrate the face. I already did my skincare this morning, but I'm gonna go with my hydrating primer from Loren Air, mainly the areas where I get dry, so like around my cheeks area and a little bit on the forehead. So that is done. And then I've been liking to mix 2 grip primers together. So we have the Milk Hydro grip primer. You guys have been using this for years as well. It's so good, and it just makes sure that the makeup doesn't go anywhere. And then I do the Plump Primer, which is a face plumping primer serum. So not only is it gonna help with the makeup adhering to the skin, it's going to give you that plumped, glossy skin look. I'm gonna mix those 2 together and really focus that product into the skin around the cheek area, as to that's where like we touch our face, the hair gets on it. We wanna make sure that all these like bronzer and highlighter and blush sticks to the skin. Now we're done with that, we're gonna go ahead and use our glowy primer that I have been loving from Charlotte Tilbury. People also use this as like a foundation or like a nice glowy base. It is the Superstar Youth Glow Hollywood Flawless Filter. I'm in the shade medium 4, and I like the doe foot applicator, but I basically apply it in the areas where I want to glow. So tops of the cheekbones, where I will apply my highlight, chin, and then my nose. You can also apply this over the foundation as well, but I like to do it before just to give it a nice glow underneath. And I'm taking my Sigma Contour Blush F35 airbrush because it's like a stippling brush. I find that it really blends that product very seamlessly into the skin. You guys see how now I have like an all over glow, and I feel like having those primers underneath this glowy product is gonna help with the glow just like stick to the face and not move around when we're applying like our base or our concealer and stuff. Everything just like melts together super nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and take some gloss, or actually some lip oil. This is from Sigma. Really have been liking this lip oil. It feels so good on the lips and it stays on for a minute. Okay, we're almost done with the face. We're gonna go ahead and set it and forget it. We have the Patrick Ta She's Thirsty Dewy Milk Mist. I actually just grabbed this. Usually I would take my Glow Recipe Ultra Fine Mist. It's so amazing, but I will be using this today. Oh my god, this smells and feels amazing. Ooh, I already know it's gonna be good, girl. Now, the important thing is to fan the face. That way when you apply your foundation, the face is somewhat set and moist and tacky, not completely like wet, because at this point, if you were to apply like concealer or foundation, the products will probably like move around. So make sure you fan yourself, even with like a little like fan that you can turn on as well. I'm telling you guys, this prep is so necessary and you will see the results of how long lasting the makeup will be all day. The skin feels so like cold and refreshed and just ready to go. So now we're gonna go with the product that I've been really excited to try. It is the iconic London Radiance Booster. I got this shade Honey Glow, so you can wear it alone under foundation or for like just like a glowy base. So what I'm gonna do is wear it as a underneath glow from the foundation. Even though we have the Charlotte Tilbury one, I want more of a full coverage glowy situation, so I'm gonna go in with this one and I'm gonna apply with my finger. Oh my god, this is stunning. You guys see that? You probably don't even need to like wear foundation with this. Okay, I went ahead and applied it onto my face. I'm gonna use that same brush to just like blend it out. I'm very like impressed with this product. It looks so beautiful. I feel like this for like a beach situation or like staying by the pool or even for like the summer, just like being like super chill. So I'm not gonna apply too much foundation, but I do want to cover a little bit more. So I'm gonna go in with this new product as well, the DIOR Backstage Face and Body Foundation. Picked up the shade 2W. Hopefully it's perfect for me. I'm gonna do 2 little drops like that because I'm not familiar with the product, but I have faith that it's going to be amazing. I'm gonna take my IT Cosmetics brush. This is literally such a perfect match. I'm just stippling that product into the skin. I'm just like tapping and pressing inward, and then I'm gonna drag it down to the neck area. Yes, glow. Literally, the skin looks so natural and glowy, just what I wanted. Now for concealer, I'm just gonna take my Hourglass. It has a little bit of color correcting in it, like a little peach corrector right here in the inner corner. And then I'm gonna go in with my IT Cosmetics Hydrating Camo Concealer for the rest of my face. And this will like give us the full coverage look without having to apply it like all over. Like any areas see a little bit of blemishes, a little more dab of concealer. We're gonna let the concealer stay there for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and now use cream contour, which I have been loving the Makeup Mario contour sticks. Amazing. It comes with a brush as well, very ideal. So I'm gonna apply it cheekbones, forehead, nose, underneath the lip, and right here under the jawline. And then the brush that it came with is actually pretty great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just like stipple that product into the skin and mainly just pushing it back. And then we'll do the nose after, but it's such a good formula and it blends like a dream. And I like the brush on the side, it's very ideal, and I'm sure you could always clean it like on a makeup wipe or something like that. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a clean blending sponge. I'm taking this one from, I forgot, Japanesque. So freaking good. And I'm going to blend out the concealer. Make sure you have a really clean, damp sponge. Just gonna ensure that it blends nicely and it looks its best. I'm taking the side of the blender. I'm going to blend the cream contour, the concealer, and the face products together. I'm gonna take this Milk and Sephora brush right here, and I'm going to use this to blend out my nose contour. I like using a brush because that way it's more precise, and I'm able to just like blend it out, have more control over it. Now we're gonna be taking some cream blush also from Makeup Mario, and this is in the color Soft Coral. And I'll do one swipe like this. That's all you need. Again, with this on a brush, I'm just going to press that in lightly so we don't move around any other color. And as you can see, I'm applying the blush way higher than I usually would. It's just the look that I'm going for, but look at how pretty the situation is. So I do concealer, cream contour, and then cream blush. And then whatever's left, I'll just tap it on my nose. I haven't been doing too much blush on my nose lately. I'm like over it, but I think this looks really, really pretty. So now that we have that done, we're gonna go in with one more step. I'm gonna try out using a sheer bronze, liquid bronze situation from Iconic London. I heard that it gives you like the prettiest glow and it's just like so beautiful. This is what it looks like right here. It's very, very liquidy. So I'm gonna apply it a little bit over the cream contour just to like add more of a bronzy look to the face, not so much like chisel it out. And I'm taking it with a Dual Fiber F55 from Sigma, and I'm adding that right below the blush just as like a bronzy situation. And I'm going to lightly apply that right in the areas for our contour, just for a little bit more bronze and glow. Now, obviously we have to set the skin some type of way, but we're not really gonna bake, because I want to let the skin thrive and look its best now for the summer. So I'm taking my Loren powder, and I'm taking a Sephora and Milk brush, And I'm going to take a little bit of powder and then I'm going to tap it onto my palm, and I'm going to look up and lightly press the powder right under my eyes because I do tend to crease a lot. So that's why I always have to bake, and just like stippling the product like that right in that area will make my eyes look its best, still dewy, but still set. And I won't get greasy and my eyes won't water. So only focus that powder below, right next to the nose area and right under. Really like filling in those fine lines with powder. I'm not really gonna set the bronzer, but I am going to set the blush because I've been obsessed with this palette from NARS. It is their NARS Orgasm Blush Palette. NARS has the best blush palettes ever. So I'm gonna be taking these two shades right here. It's like a peachy and a coral. And because the skin is somewhat wet, these apply so nicely over that cream blush. It just adds more color to it. Again, a little bit on the nose, the chin. We're gonna be taking those two highlighters right here. This one and this one on my Anastasia highlighter brush. Spray this with the Patrick Ta Mist, just so that it goes on a little glowier. And lightly just buff that. Now I'm going to take a Sigma E27 brush, taking the same highlighter shade, and I'm going to apply it in the inner corner. And I like to apply it a little bit up more than just like the tear duct, just to really like brighten up the eye. You guys see how I did that? And then here in the brow bone area, like that. We're going to finish the eyes right now, just applying a little bit more of bronzer. Just take like any powder bronzer you have. I'm taking the Hoola, because it always just works for me. And I'm just going to press that right under the eye. Just a little bit, not too much. We just want like a subtle shadow. And I'm gonna take this MAC Giga Black Lash Mascara. I always mean to grab it because it's really the best mascara for lower lashes, and I just always forget to pick it up. Okay, so now we're done with the face, the eyes. Now one of my favorite parts of my makeup, the lips. You guys know that. I always like to go over with like a brush that has a little powder in it, just so that it's a little bit tacky. I'm gonna go with my KKW 1.5 Nude Lip Liner. You guys know I thrive and I live for KKW lip liners. I went on a hunt recently for new lip liners. I found some good ones, but sorry, nothing compares to KKW. Just a good old lip line moment. I'm gonna take my concealer brush and clean out the edges a little bit, like that. And now the key to my summer lips, guys, is this lip palette from Makeup Mario. Dude, it's literally insane. So I'm gonna take this rosy pink color first, and then I'll go in with this nude right here, so you guys can see I've been going in with these colors. And I focus it right in the center of the lips. And I'm using this brush from Sigma. It is their Concealer F70. I just feel like I have really good control over the lipstick with this brush. Voila. And then now, you can leave your lips like this, but I always like to go in with a gloss. You guys know that as well. I really have been liking this gloss from, I'm gonna be taking my Maybelline gloss because I have been obsessed with it in the shade Opal, and it's so pretty and glossy. I only apply it to the center of the lip for a really like plumpy gloss look. And there you have it, guys. Glow Girl Summer 2021. What's good? So now that we're done with the face, last but not least, we're gonna go in with Iconic London Prep Setting Glow, also on the body. And then again, taking our fan, and voila, here's your glowy makeup tutorial that you didn't know you needed. That was it for today's tutorial. I hope that you guys loved it. As always, I will have the products that I use and mention listed down below, along with their links and discount codes. If you guys recreate this look or get inspired by it, please tag me on Instagram at Vale Loren. I love to check you guys out, show you some love, and see your beautiful summer dewy plum skin. That is all for today, guys. Until next time, muchos besitos y abrazos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.